All right, let's dive in. If you're creating content, you know the grind. It's a constant hustle. But what if you could put the entire process of making social media reels on autopilot? I'm talking from the first spark of an idea all the way to the final post. Today, we are going to break down exactly how you can build the smart AI agents to do just that.
Okay, does this image hit a little too close to home? I bet it does. The hours you spend digging for keywords, the late nights editing, that constant pressure to jump on the next big trend before it's already over. It really can feel like you're climbing an endless staircase of tasks.
But what if you could just skip the stairs entirely and take a high-speed elevator straight to the top? Well, that's exactly the promise of using AI agents to build your content for you.
Now, when we say AI agent, I want you to get the idea of a simple robot out of your head. We're not talking about something that just follows a pre-written script. No, think of this more like a creative partner. You see, a traditional bot just does what it's told, period. But an AI agent, it can actually think, it can plan, and it can even learn. It's the difference between a bot that just follows rules and an agent that notices a new audio is going viral on TikTok and proactively says, hey, you should probably use this in your next reel.
The real magic, though, happens when you stop using just one AI and start using a whole team of them. And the key here is that each agent has a very specific job, and they work together seamlessly, almost like a professional film production crew. So let's meet the crew, shall we? You've got your research agent, that's your trend hunter. Then there's the scriptwriter, the storyteller of the group. The visual designer is your creative eye, and the SEO optimizer, that's your engagement guru. And finally, you have a quality reviewer acting as the editor and a publisher who handles the final distribution. Each one is a specialist, and they pass the project along to the next, all working in perfect harmony.
Okay, so how does this AI dream team actually get the job done? Let's walk through the whole automated workflow step by step and see exactly how a simple idea gets transformed into a fully published reel ready for the world to see.
So everything kicks off with research. On the left, you see the old way, manually doom scrolling for hours, feeling totally overwhelmed and always feeling like you're one step behind. And on the right, that's the AI research agent. It is constantly scanning social media APIs in real time, instantly flagging viral topics and trending audio the very moment they start to take off. It just hands you high engagement opportunities on a silver platter.
This is where raw data becomes a real story. The scriptwriter agent takes all those research insights, the keywords, the audience data, and it weaves them into a perfect 15-second script. And you can see here it builds in a hook to stop the scroll, a body to deliver that core message, and a really powerful call to action at the end. It can even tweak the tone for different platforms, whether you're posting to TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube Shorts.
So with a great script ready to go, it's time to actually build the reel. This is a neat four-part process. First, the system goes out and sources assets, like stock video clips and that trending audio we found earlier. Second, it uses AI to generate things like a voiceover and captions. Third, it pulls all those elements together, applies your specific brand style, and formats everything perfectly for vertical video. And finally, it renders a high-quality reel and does one last check to make sure it follows all the platform rules.
Okay, so we've seen the how. Now get ready for the wow. Let's look at the absolutely incredible impact this automated workflow has on the most valuable resource any creator has, your time.
This slide just illustrates the difference perfectly, doesn't it? Instead of that manual, painful, multi-step climb on the left, the AI workflow is like a single-click elevator ride to the top. All those time-sucking steps you see, SEO research, generating hashtags, quality checks, scheduling, they're now completely automated.
The numbers on this slide, they really speak for themselves. The manual effort for publishing, from start to finish, can easily eat up more than 10 hours of your life. The automated tasks handled by the AI agents, we're talking less than 1 minute. That is an absolute game changer for efficiency.
Let's look at a real-world example to see how this plays out. A user just gives it a topic, sustainable fashion tips. The clock starts at 10 a.m. The research agent finds trending content. The scriptwriter whips up a 15-second script. The visual agent assembles the clips and audio. The SEO optimizer adds all the right hashtags, and the publisher posts it at the perfect time for peak engagement. The final reel is live on Instagram at 10:14 a.m. The total time from idea to publication? Under 15 minutes. Insane. Now, I know this might all sound like science fiction, but this kind of technology is becoming way more accessible than you might think.
So let's talk about the tools that can actually help you start building your own AI agents today. Frameworks like Crew AI for multi-agent systems, LangChain for building with language models, and even no-code platforms like MindStudio are putting these incredibly powerful tools into the hands of more and more creators. So whether you're a developer or not, you can start exploring and building your own agents right now.
So, this brings us to the final and I think the most important question. The goal here isn't to replace human creativity, it's to supercharge it. When you have an AI team that can handle the entire tedious process of production and publishing, it frees you up. It lets you focus on the bigger picture, the strategy, the truly unique ideas that only you can come up with. So I'll leave you with this. What will you create?